Hello, all. I'm going to make this quick because there's been so much said, and pretty much all of my steam has been stolen. I want to look at the peer review report, and it clearly says that it is the higher you go, the more expensive it is to build, and building housing above 40 feet, 45 feet, is not only not being looked at in Petaluma, there isn't much of a need for it, and it's not believed there's going to be a need for it in the near future. And that's not just housing, that's also office buildings. You guys should have had that report on your desks on Monday, and it did say that. Status quo in this town has always been about bending towards the developers. So if we're saying we want to stop status quo, maybe we listen to the people in town. And that's what we're asking you to do. Let's take a look at that history review that Deborah Painter. Holy cow. So the peer review that came out excoriated that report. It said that it was so poorly constructed, and it was absolutely ungermane to any discussion about whether or not it's appropriate to build in a historic manner in this fashion. And if you're wondering about that, my building is the Phoenix Theater. It's been there since 1904. This report would allow that building to be torn down, and the two buildings next door, 145 and 135 Keller Street, built in 1909. Their facades are still intact, and the building at 145 was given an award by the Heritage Foundation for the restoration of that facade. Across the street at 140 Keller Street, this was the first expansion building built in 1929 by the Hunt and Barons Group. They moved from their place on Main Street and came up to Keller Street. So there's so much historic legacy that really has not been looked at. And I think that we're moving too quickly. The only people that need us to move quick seems to be the hotel group. We're in the process of working our general plan. I think most of us here would love to be a part of that process after this whole thing has woken us up. Let's stick with that. We don't need to hurry. No one is looking to build 70-story buildings in Petaluma at this time, except maybe one group. So I'm just saying, I'm asking, please slow down. We don't need to be in a hurry about this. This community is valuable, and the downtown is valuable. Let's not ruin it by moving too quickly. And that's really it.